You don't often see goals that seem to break the very law of physics. While there are so many goals that are both beautiful and memorable, they can still be explained with the help of science. In today's video, however, we would like to tell you about the most ever scored, so get ready for the most mind-blowing shots and trajectories. But before we begin, here's our today's question for you. Which one of these renowned free kick takers is known to be the inventor or reinventor of knuckleball, the technique that limits the spin of the ball, thus making it deep at the very last moment, confusing the goalkeeper? Ronaldinho, Juninho Pernambucano, James Ward-Prowse, Andrea Pirlo. Don't hesitate to leave a comment if you know the answer, and get ready for watching. The Monza striker Luka Giudici managed to score a goal from an impossible angle in a match against Carrarese. The opponent had almost caught up with him on the wing, and Luka had to do something quickly. He kicked the ball goalwards with power without a hope to score, but its incredible trajectory was too much to handle for the Carrarese keeper as Luka's shot found the top corner. Juna Toyo from Djurgården happened to score an unbelievable long-range free kick. Toyo didn't seem to care about the distance as he took a confident run-up and smashed it in off the bar from about 40 yards out. Now pay attention to the shot's trajectory and the ball movement, how it tricked the keeper and forced him to make a step in the wrong direction, leaving him no chance to save the shot. The Granada footballer Sergio Peña scored an absolute screamer in a Segunda Division game against Tenerife. After he won the ball back, Peña controlled it with his chest and shot it goalwards, sending the ball high. A moment later, however, the ball suddenly dipped and found the top corner despite the goalkeeper's efforts. As for this free kick, which was taken in a Malaysian league game, we'll leave it for theoretical physicists to explain. The Penang footballer took a run-up and made a stunning shot. The ball's trajectory was so mind-blowing that no keeper in the world could ever save that. That free kick has a lot in common with the one taken by the Japanese midfielder Kazumasa Uesato. The shot's trajectory remained straight for a time being, but the ball unexpectedly changed its direction at the last moment and went in as the keeper was 100% sure it was going to be an easy one to save and lost his concentration. Another Japanese midfielder, Keisuke Honda, was known for being a world-class free kick taker, placing them from any angle and distance, whatever club he played for. Now let's have a look at one of the most memorable free kicks in Keisuke's career, scored for the Japan national team. Despite the tight angle, Honda managed to curve the ball so well that the goalkeeper completely lost his bearings and was unable to save it in the end. The ex-Arsenal striker Niklas Bentner didn't have the best of careers since he left the Gunners, though there were still occasional glimpses of his former quality. So when his side Rosenborg played Molde, Niklas got the ball on the right and curved it into the top corner with the outside of his foot. Just look at that power and placement of his shot, which left the keeper absolutely helpless. The free kick king David Beckham didn't lose his touch even in his MLS days. 24 minutes in against Portland, David was to take a free kick for his side Los Angeles Galaxy. After a short run-up, he curved the ball goalwards. His shot went past the wall and the keeper and found the bottom corner, unlike many other free kicks that end up in the top corner of the net. While at Fiorentina, Gabriel Batistuta scored one of the most iconic goals in his career in a Champions League game against Manchester United. The Argentine got the ball not far from the penalty area and then shot it with power, beating the United keeper with the ball's incredible trajectory. Goalkeepers scoring goals is not what you see every day. However, there's been a bunch of stories about goalkeepers scoring and winning games with their goals. Our today's hero, Juan Carlos from Girona, once found the net with a stunning shot from his own half. He got the ball from his teammate and kicked it away. It looked like, but his powerful shot went straight into the back of the net despite the desperate save attempt from the opponent's keeper. Though it was an ordinary amateur match in Argentina, this goal, scored by Hernan Salazar, is nevertheless worth mentioning. The way he cut inside and made an unexpected pinpoint lob that found the top corner. The Real Madrid Academy product Oscar Rodriguez is currently playing for Sevilla. However, he still had his moment of fame with Los Blancos back in 2017. In a friendly preseason game against Manchester City, Oscar scored an absolute beauty. When he got the ball, he didn't think twice before taking an ambitious shot, whose exquisite trajectory and placement allowed it to find the top corner. Andriy Akimov from Zorya Lugansk proved himself to be a classy free-kick taker in a match against Stal. After a long run-up, there came an absolute howitzer of a completely unpredictable trajectory, which found the top corner of the net. Now to the Shamrock Rovers striker Graham Burke and his magnificent strike. Graham got the ball on the right, cut inside and then went for a powerful curved shot. The ball's outgoing trajectory left no chance for the keeper. It took a dip at the very last moment and dropped straight into the top corner. Back in his early days with Man United, Cristiano Ronaldo was renowned for his unstoppable set pieces. Once this free kick was given, Cristiano made a decision to go for a goal. After a short run-up, there came a pinpoint shot of great power, which went past the wall and the keeper into the back of the net. And this is how the Wolfsburg midfielder Alexander-Arnold stunned the bar keeper Lukas Hradecky with his outstanding free kick. Once the German took a shot with his left, the goalkeeper made a step towards the left post, but the ball changed its direction all of a sudden and headed to the right corner. At that point, there was nothing Hradecky could do, as his first step turned out to be a fatal one. Back in his first season with Juventus, Cristiano Ronaldo once again shocked the world with the marvelous goal he scored against Sampdoria. Alexandro's cross from the left was followed by a superhuman jump by Cristiano. The Portuguese reached a height of 2.56 meters. Though it didn't look that spectacular at first glance, should we take a closer look at his jump, we can't help but wonder how it was humanly possible. Once in an English lower division game, a footballer made a shot which can only be described as out of this world. The keeper awaited a cross, and it looked like a cross at first, but then the ball suddenly began to curve towards the goal. The goalkeeper, who never saw it coming, made a couple of steps forward to collect the cross, but then saw the ball change its direction and realized that it was over. However, apart from the taker's skill, we have to mark the strong wind, which had an impact on the shot's trajectory. Now to the goal you've all been waiting for, scored by the one and only Zlatan Ibrahimovic in that very international friendly match against England. Zlatan's teammate attempted to find the striker with a long ball, but Joe Hart managed to intercept the pass and head the ball away. However, it wasn't the end of it, as Zlatan went for an unbelievable bicycle kick from 30 yards out. Despite the range and the angle, the Swede's powerful shot went past the keeper and two defenders into the back of the net, to the delight of the fans at the stadium and all over the world. The Brazilian Hulk made a name for himself while playing for Porto and Zenit, but didn't lose his touch even when he moved to China. So take a look at this. Hulk got the ball on the right, stopped for a moment, and then found the top corner with a finest shot from the edge of the penalty area. The AEK player Lazaros Christodouloulos scored a stunning free kick in a very important league game against Olympiacos. It might have seemed too far out for a direct shot, but Lazaros still tried his luck. Once he took a shot, the ball went in one direction but then changed its trajectory and went past the helpless keeper into the top corner. The Benfica defender Andre Almeida's goal against Portimonense was a piece of art that left the fans at the Stadio da Luz absolutely speechless. Andre was most likely trying to cross the ball into the box, but what happened is that he curved the ball into the back of the net from an impossible angle. While at Real Madrid, Clarence Seedorf scored a most memorable goal in a derby game against Atletico. The Dutchman went for a very ambitious long-range shot from more than 40 yards out, which found its way into the back of the net as the keeper was too far away from goal to save it. As you can see, there are things in football which cannot be explained logically, no matter how talented the scorers may be. Those were some goals that can only be described as magic. Dear friends, feel free to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button if you enjoyed this video, as that will help its promotion and allow you to get a notification once our new video is out. That's it for today, but there's a bunch of other videos we have on our channel, so don't hesitate to check them out.